This is Capital Games. I'm the Wiz.
And I'm Zero.
Zero. It is the Weekly Dividend for March 3rd, 2023. I got the date right. All right. We're already on a good start here. Okay. March 3rd, 2023. Kind of a light week. We had some decent stories that we went over. But while we're going through the rest of the stories from this week, we're going to play some Zombie Army Trilogy. This is out on PC. I believe it's on Xbox and PlayStation as well, right? It might be on Switch, too.
Yeah, I believe it is on Xbox One and PS4, and I think it was ported to Switch as well, too. I cannot remember for the life of me.
Okay. I remember playing the first, it was Nazi Zombie Army, I think it was called, the first one, like years ago. So it's been a while since I've played this, so this will be interesting. All I remember is that I think ammo drops are kind of scarce, so you have to be careful with that, at least, I think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can't shoot everything. Got it. Okay. So we're going to get started in the game right here. And while we're waiting for everything to spawn, let's talk about some of the news that... Oh. I gotta...
Oh, yeah, you gotta pick out your loadouts and everything.
Okay.
Yep, I am good with mine, because it's got my solo campaign loadout.
I don't know what to do. But okay, I'll just take the way it is. Okay, so let's get into the first story right away here, Zero. And the first story is that Square Enix is doing some shaking up. Why don't we get started with the small thing, is that Luminous Studios, the developers of Forspoken, are merging fully into Square Enix beginning in May. I guess this is not much of a surprise, really. I don't think this really has anything to do with the lack of success with Forspoken, both critically and sales-wise. But Luminous has been a studio that's been fairly expensive for a while, I remember. Am I right on that?
Yeah. It's been a bit of a pricey studio, and also there's the fact that on top of being a pricey studio, just they use a lot of pricey technology as well. And then, of course, they also had their real proprietary engine, the Luminous engine, which also didn't really help matters as well too. So
what do you think is going to happen with the people? I think they are just merging. They're not letting go as of right now. They're not letting people go. They're just merging at this point. So
yeah. So I don't think it's just like, hey, we're gutting you because you guys are awful. I think it's just more, hey, we need to bring you into the process together, so you're more unified with our studio as a whole. Mm-hmm. And I think that's most of what it is. But again, just I'm not 100% for certain.
Uh-oh. Huh, am I just bad at shooting in this game? Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
And I'm already low on ammo. Nice. Ooh, headshot. Another headshot. Do I have a melee in this, or is this all shooting?
I think there's a melee. I forget what it is, though.
Alright, here we go. German grenade, whee!
But yeah, so that's kind of my thought on the whole announcement and everything. It just seems like they're just trying to bring the studio in, so it's unified, and it's no longer sort of running with its own autonomy. But again, that's just kind of my thought on it. But
right.
And I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel that it's one of those, hey, you guys screwed up, so we're punishing you. But
yeah.
However, unfortunately, with relevance to the other announcement, that one does. The next announcement regarding Square Enix does seem like a punishment announcement.
Right. So the announcement is that they've, I guess, the shareholders in Square Enix, or the board, have decided that they're going to replace the president of the. Oh, whoa. Oh, you're getting.
Yeah, that was me being freaking messed up.
Okay. Ow! Right on my head. Okay. Let me get the name here real quick.
Yeah, it is. President Yosuke Matsuda is being forced out of the president role for Square Enix, and I forget the name of the person that will be replacing him.
Have they announced the person who is replacing him? I thought that's still up in the air at this point. Oh, no, you're right.
They have.
Okay, they have. Okay. Uh-oh. Let me get some ammo.
Yeah, you're good.
Wait, how do I access my... how do I access my my pistol?
If you're playing on keyboard, it's 3, but if you're playing on controller, I forget.
Okay. Are you being elitist with me now? It's like, I don't care about you stupid
I was gonna say that the person who's slated to replace Yosuke Matsuda is Takashi Kiryu.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know much on him. The history that he has is a bit sparse, especially from the fact that just the only context that we have is that he was at one part a board member, and he is currently the CSO of the company. So there's that, but yeah, just unfortunately we don't have much context on if he's a hardliner of just hey I want to get Square Enix back to producing great games or something like that. There's not really much much solid info on just his style and what he wants and expects out of the company. So unfortunately, it's a bit too early to tell what his motivations are if he does take over the president role.
Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
So the thing that I kept seeing from a lot of people when this was announced was a lot of people saying, like, criticizing, okay, he wanted to get into NFTs, and they're saying it's a bad idea, and now they're getting rid of him because of that. I'm gonna say no. That's not why he's being gotten rid of in here, because it sounds like right now that Square Enix is still fully engaged in doing the NFT thing at all at this point. But Square Enix, let's also remember here, last year, Square Enix had to get rid of 3 studios for dirt cheap, in order to please its shareholders to a certain extent, and that looked really bad. No matter. Oh, I can kick. Uh-oh.
Yeah, spacebar to melee kick and get some space.
No!
Watch out, you got guys behind you.
Oh, great. I'm coming.
Yeah, I got a bit overeager, but oh well.
Gotta go. I'll resuscitate you as I kill everybody. How'd I miss that? There we go. Reload! You're a soldier! There you go. Alright, there we go. Oh. How did he come back?
Yes, some of them will resuscitate. I haven't figured out the rhyme or reason why. Oh god, you've got someone behind you.
Alright. And goodbye. Okay, let's get you.
Oh no.
You died? Crap. Okay. Oh, I'm going. Bye. And I might be out of ammo, too. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
But yeah, I think the more likely explanation with President Matsuda being forced out is more than likely due to just the poor performances of Avengers and also Forspoken. Mm-hmm. Since just that's kind of a bit of a double whammy in my opinion.
Yes, absolutely. And okay, what do I pick up here? An M40? That sounds nice.
Yeah, and then ammo boxes are here. But yeah, I think that's personally where I feel things are going. That it's more or less just punishment of, hey, you had two major titles that did not do so hot, so we must do something to say you bungled this one up.
Yeah, like, and Avengers was something that they were really hyping up prior to release. And the way that turned out, I don't know if they made a profit on it, but I think if they did, it wasn't the amount that they were thinking. Because if it did really well, I think it'd still be updating it or supporting it. Oh,
yep.
So, yeah, this is definitely and this might be the direction change that they need at this point. Because after getting rid of all those studios and IPs, for, again, I'm going to reiterate, for cheap, like $300 million for those studios was absolutely ridiculous. And it was I still think that was a bad move. Like, you could have still done a lot with those IPs if you just,
Shit, I'm down.
Damn it. Okay. I saved you. Yay. Wow, I got more points than you. How did that happen? Like, people who are watching this is me. This is Wiz that's playing. That's what you're seeing right now. And you can tell I'm a terrible shot. So, I guess you lose points for every time that you go down? Is that what happens?
I think so.
Okay. Don't shoot the gas canister.
Yeah, that would be a bad time.
Alright, there we go. I'll kick you, zombie. There we go. I'll say this, I wasn't much of a fan of Left 4 Dead. I know that's going to be blasphemous for some people, but I didn't like it that much. I get why people do. But I definitely like the shooting in this a lot better. Uh-oh. Shooty. There we go.
Yeah.
Good.
I was going to say just, I will be curious to see how President Kiryu will be with managing the company if the shareholders do approve of this, because yeah, I'm just going to be really interested to see how it all pans out, because I really haven't liked how Matsuda has been running the company, especially with just kind of being real ham-fisted on the whole like NFT thing.
Yeah.
And I know that some people have mentioned that, hey, you know, just anyone who's griping about NFTs and stuff don't understand how the Japanese market is with NFTs. And sure, I mean, I guess that's a thing, but I know some people have stated that at least in Japan, NFTs are something that you can find with services like Line and things like that, where you can get like really nice premium NFTs, and they have some tradability value. They're not like something hyper valuable, mind you, but it's just kind of one of those things that I know some people have said, you know, just, hey, a lot of people seem to misunderstand just how the Japanese see NFTs and stuff like that. And again, sure, that's a fair point, but I think at one point you had what's it called? Naoki Yoshida, the lead for Final Fantasy XIV. I remember him being quite insistent that he did not feel comfortable with adding NFTs into Final Fantasy XIV, and I think he's even gone to the point that he would be I guess irate enough that he would even just completely destroy Final Fantasy XIV if Square Enix were to even think of the idea of shoehorning NFTs. So yeah, just kind of a real bold take by him to say, you know, if you dare touch my baby, I swear to everything, I will destroy everything. So it's kind of one of those things that's just a bit funny, just to see that he is that passionate about his. Oh God!
Oh wow! What was that?
Dynamite zombie.
Just keep shooting him. Shooty, bang, bang. There you go. Oh!
Oop, oh, jeez.
Another one?
Yeah.
Coming out of the woodwork. Oh, no. Oh, that was clever. Uh-oh. Okay. There you go. Hey, I got an achievement progress note. Wow.
Oh, jeez, that was
hell?
2 of them. That was 2 of them. Oh my God, game, why you do this to us?
They're doing it to you. I'm staying away from you. Oh my God. There we go. Okay. Alright. My God, they just come out of the woodwork. What is this? There you go. I gotta say, the grenade tossing is not very good in this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh God.
Not doing good. Oh. Again? Oh no. I'm mistaking you for another zombie. Okay. Shit, I'm running out of ammo on my pistol too. What the hell? I will say I like the music in this. It invokes a cheesy 70s, 80s horror movie. Uh-oh. Okay. Four for one grenade kill. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh my god, my aim is so freaking terrible. I hit them right in the head. Okay. Well, that was intense.
Yeah, yeah, just a bit.
Okay, so let's move on. Remember Yuji Naka, Zero? The lovable scamp who did the abomination that is the Sonic series. Well,
and also Balan Wonderworld.
Yeah, I'll forgive him for that because that was only one game. But yeah, it looks like karma's come back to bite him in the ass because after making the Sonic games, he got arrested for insider trading. Now, I remember when we talked about this. What was it, like 8 months ago? That the announced amount was in like the 5 figures. And I was surprised that there was a big deal on this. Oh, wow, I am really low. Oh, I can kick their head off. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta go this way, it looks like.
Uh-oh. Behind you. I need to find more ammo quick. Oh, I'm bleeding out. Okay. I'd help, but I have no ammo whatsoever.
Oh no, it's over.
Okay. Alright. That sucked. So we're mentioning this now because Yuji Naka pled guilty, or either he pled guilty or he admitted guilt on the insider trading case. Now, the amount that is being bandied about here in regards to the case is it was for the amount of $145,000 is what he was accused of for the insider trading thing, which now that I hear that, I get it now. Like, okay, that's a lot. So, do you want to restart check from checkpoint?
Yeah, that'll work. But yeah, I think the total amount with all the other cases of insider trading, it totals to somewhere close to the tune of like, I think just shy of under $1 million, 1 million USD. So just quite a large sum of money to be to have gotten involved with on this whole insider trading thing. But just again, I mean, he had a lot of really good inside info.
Yes.
Especially just between both Dragon Quest Tact and some of the other stuff that he had information he was privy to.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of one of those things. It was just like, wow, holy cow! Just he had quite the treasure trove of info.
Right. So yeah, and wow, another resuscitation. Jesus. There we go. I think with the head, I think we have to just headshot them and they won't come back. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Whereas body shots may potentially give them a chance to resuscitate themselves.
I can't kick their heads while they're down. So yeah, when this was told about, like I said a while ago, I was surprised because of the amount. Usually when it's that amount, it's like a quiet, give the money back, pay a fine. Well, this is in America, to be fair. So I thought that maybe the Japanese are much more strict about it than we are in the States. But now that the amount is out there and it's much larger, now I understand why he got tagged. Like, so badly in this. because he got arrested, correct, for this?
Yeah,
and,
I believe he was arrested for it because of the fact that it was such a high profile case of insider trading.
Man, Dragon Quest just takes over every aspect of Japanese life, I guess. Man.
Yeah, I think it was between that and some other cases where he was privy to some very, very good info on the inside.
Oh yeah.
Because I know Dragon Quest Tact was one of the biggies. I know that for sure. But yeah, I forget some of the other stuff that he had information that he was privy to. So it's one of those things that I was just kind of like, geez, holy cow, man.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, like I wonder if this is because I wonder if this is an ignorance thing. He didn't realize this was illegal, or if he was being real judicious. He was trying to be sneaky in some way. Because
I think it was definitely him trying to be sneaky about it.
Oh
because
yeah. Okay.
I know. At least from what it seemed like, he ended up just being privy to some really, really good info. Oh, watch out! I've set up some tripwires, so we have some backups in case if like shit hits the fan.
I'll put some landmines. Where? Oh, I see them. Never mind. God, I like this music. I can't. I don't know why, but it fits so well in this. Ooh! I got one of those like zooming headshots.
Yeah, those are always fun.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to shoot that. Yo. Landmines. What you gonna do? Uh-oh.
Oh. Got him.
I got your 6, mate. Not really sure what that means, actually.
Got your back, basically.
At least one of us knows some things, huh?
Yeah. Oh god. Kamikaze zombies. There we go. Got him.
Yeah, look out behind you. Ah!
Yeah, I was trying to snipe the kamikaze zombies.
I explode in a bloody orgy.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, good old Yuji Naka. Yep. Looks like he didn't know no one got caught. And I don't think he's going to be making games anymore, right? I don't think any studio is going to touch him at this point.
Well, on top of this whole thing, he's apparently had a very toxic reputation ever since he left Sonic Team, especially with what happened after Balan Wonderworld. Just he had put out this narrative that he was like, I am the victim. I was put under undue amounts of stress, and I wasn't able to put in the patch fixes that I wanted to put into my game, and just this is all on Square Enix and Artoon. They were the ones who screwed me, and it was just kind of this like really, really hostile sort of like narrative to kind of counter any sort of dissent anyone expressed towards Balan Wonderworld just not being a good game.
Yeah.
And again, just it was bad enough that the demo did not play well.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
Now, to be fair, okay, if this was a matter of being able to fix the game, he may have a valid point. in this. But I think also the problem was that even if I think a lot of critics said even if he was given that time to fix the game, it still would not have been a good game.
Yeah.
So I want to be fair on that in that aspect, because yes, like if the game is broken, it sucks that he wasn't given enough time to fix it. But then that also might be a problem with time management on his end. What could he do? What else could he do with the time that he was given to fix the issue? What did he waste his time on? What could have been cut that wasn't necessary? You know, stuff like that. So it really is. I understand the grievance of it to a certain extent, and I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I think because I didn't play Balan Wonderworld. I didn't even bother. I was like, I ain't touching this. Forget that. But with that said, like the responses to it were basically, even if it was, I think I just said, like even if it was, fixed, it's not a good game. It's like there is conceptual problems with the game. Yeah, man, the ammo in this is scarce. Holy shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, as much as I want to give Yuji Naka the benefit of the doubt, it's a bit unfortunate that, just there have been just multiple confirmed stories that he's just a very hostile dude to work with.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of those things, like I said, I would love to give him the benefit of the doubt, but when you have multiple corroborating stories that, he is not fun to work with, he is very, very hostile, he is very, very toxic to work with, it's just kind of like one of those things, it's just like, wow, I really, really, really feel for anyone who has to deal with him, because he just sounds like just a purely unpleasant guy to work under. Because like some of the stories that I've heard is just he has like gone out to like yell at people just because he felt that they weren't doing a good enough job or whatever. And it's just kind of one of those things. It's just like, geez, that's a real bummer. Especially because just some of the Sonic games he was behind, he seemed like he was pretty good at the games that he made. But again, just that doesn't excuse him being a complete bastard to people.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. The problem, I'm putting up a trip mine. Unfortunately, the problem is that if you have some success, people will excuse you as a tortured artist and that you're brilliant, and that that's just how you work. This goes along with any creative medium. Artists, it goes along with comic book artists, directors, actors especially. If you are good at your job, it's excused. But the moment that you're not, the moment
watch out.
Watch out! Where?
I just put down I was trying to put down a trip mine behind us, so we have some cover.
Oh, okay. Why am I shooting? All right. So how exactly do you combos in this?
Basically consistent kills.
Okay.
So consistent kills, consistent headshots, chaining up headshots. Like if two zombies line up, you can do actually a multi-kill, which those replays look so satisfying.
Yeah. I keep hitting the helmets. I keep lining it up, I'm like, doing. I'm like, ah, shit. Okay.
Whoa. That was sketch.
Okay. Uh-oh, behind you. Uh-oh.
Got him.
Alright. Woo!
Ooh, jeez.
How did that kill you and not hit me at all? That's weird.
Oh god.
Ah! No! I kicked him. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Got him.
Yeah, guys, like I said, I'm a terrible shot in this game. So if you're watching this going, my god, you're awful. I'm like, I know. But we do this for you. God, only 2 for that grenade kill? Yeah, this is getting a little unruly. Up behind you.
Oh god. And I'm down.
Okay. Let me try and get through this. Of course, I throw right over their heads. Nice. Well, I got 1 grenade kill. That's great. And 1 behind me. Okay, you're saved. Oh my god, what the hell? Uh-oh. You know, for things that are moving so slowly, I'm having a hard time hitting their heads.
Yeah. Well, I think on normal difficulty, you have to do some ballistics math because the bullets do drop due to gravity. So
okay.
you got to kind of like calculate for bullet drop and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just the game.
Okay. I like it. I definitely like this, but man, it's oh, I'm getting hit?
There we go.
Okay. So let's go into the next one. The never-ending saga of the Activision buyout from Microsoft continues. And basically, one big thing came out of it this week is that a judge that's working on the case, a file from the FTC, has ordered Sony to provide exclusivity agreements and emails from Jim Ryan involving for their business. So I think the year they started is 2018 at this one. Microsoft asked for from 2012 on, including didn't they also ask for like bonus payouts and from their staff as well?
Yeah, bonus payouts and employee reviews, especially for CEO Jim Ryan.
Yeah. So that to me that sounds like let's ask for the moon and then the judge will give us what we really want, which was those exclusivity agreements. So a judge is ordering Sony to provide them to the court to put into the record. So a lot of people seem to think that this might spell the end for Sony and their involvement in this, or that the effectiveness of their battle with this is kind of over now, because as soon as the judge realizes that, oh, you guys have been doing this for years now, it might be over for Sony, and this might go through. I am not entirely sure about this, but if they, I wonder if it's just I wonder if it's just the exclusivity agreements, or if it's also the agreements of selling or buying the studios. Because if they bought Bungie recently, so if they show that as well, will that force Sony to say, okay, but if you want them to, Destiny 3 is probably coming at some point. Are they going to make that exclusive to Sony platforms? Because if they are, then that makes them kind of a hypocrite in this end. Will this force them to actually keep it in open platforms? I mean, we don't know at this point. So, oh boy.
Yeah, and I think I had told you this in private conversation and everything, but
you've told me a lot of things in private conversation.
But it's a bit funny that when Phil Spencer made the social media post saying, "Hey, we offered Sony the ability to have a licensing deal that we wouldn't be withholding Call of Duty or anything from PlayStation platforms, but PlayStation decided to just kind of poo-poo on the whole agreement and go, yeah, we're not interested, screw off." And and I had made the musing for the longest while that by Sony doing that, it's not going to reflect well on them, because it's going to come off that they're going about things in bad faith legally. And of course, you had some people who were just like, "Oh, well, that's bull crap." Sony's just being just telling them off because they're just trying to be anti-monopoly. It's just like, yeah, but you must realize that you have to have tact while you're going about things. Yeah. It's not wise to just tell your competitor, "Hey, fuck you," because that's not going to look well legally, because it's going to come back and bite you in the ass legally, and when it does, it's not going to be good. And that's exactly what's happening. I mean, there's a country phrase that I quite like, and that is "fuck around and find out." And of course, just Sony has been fucking around on this whole thing, and now they're having to find out the hard way. Right. That the argument is now coming to bite them right back in the butt, with them, especially with them going, "Oh, well, screw you guys, we don't need your deal." Okay, well, great, because that means now you have to pay the consequences of just the fact that you said you weren't interested in the deal, and now Microsoft can claim in court that you guys were arguing in bad faith.
Yeah.
And that does not look well on you guys. Yeah. And of course, the other part of this document release that I thought was interesting was one of the reasons Sony claimed, or Sony was trying to claim that they couldn't release the documents to Microsoft was some of the communications were in Japanese.
Oh God, yeah.
And the judge rightfully struck that so. And in my mind, it was just like, do you just assume that Microsoft is not capable of hiring an interpreter? Because that's very, very stupid.
Yeah. Oh, that was a sad run.
Yeah, Jesus.
So a lot of people, and I think rightly so, are saying this might just be the end for Sony ending this entire thing. That either Sony might pull out, or Sony might take the deal, or at this point, Sony might just lose the case at this point. So I'm not sure about that specifically. But
yeah, I would say if Sony doesn't want their secret sauce getting out, then they're going to want to pull their FTC complaint ASAP, because this subpoena does them no favors, because that means all their stuff gets laid out bare. And one of the possibilities that just came to my mind over the last couple of days was one of the things that could come out of this would be that could potentially be very, very damning to Sony's case is if they had in bad faith had been arguing that hey, we're not doing any sort of shady exclusivity deals like Microsoft, so just Microsoft bad. Because if they want to try to play that argument, it's not going to go well, because of the fact that just now you potentially have Microsoft being able to look through emails and stuff and then go, "Oh, well, looky here. It looks like you guys were trying to do an exclusivity agreement with, I don't know, Square Enix to, keep Final Fantasy VII Remake off of Xbox platforms. How convenient! And legally, that's not going to look good.
No.
Because at that point, just Sony's argument of trying to be anti-monopoly just falls apart at that point. And again, it's just not going to look good, because at that point, if they were trying to play the good guy, then just the chance to play the good guy is now over.
Yeah. I initially thought what Sony was trying to do was trying to get a much more juicy deal by fighting this in court. Like, I thought that was the real thing, the real motivation here. It's like, if we do this, we make it a little bit sweaty, maybe we can get a good deal for Call of Duty. Maybe they'll make maybe we'll keep the exclusivity deal for the DLC or something along those lines. But now, I think that's I did 1 kill on that trip mine. That's over at this point. I would not be surprised if they go all the way with this and Microsoft wins. If Microsoft just says, "Nah, screw you guys," it's like, you'll get Call of Duty, you'll get Warzone, but we're not giving you anything else. You're on your own.
Ooh,
oh my god, what the hell?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, but as said, just I thought it was just kind of funny between both Sony just fucking around and finding out, and then also trying to go, oh well, you shouldn't give those give our business communications out to Microsoft. Some of them are in Japanese, and Microsoft's got no business at dealing with documents in Japanese. It's like, that's really not a compelling argument. I don't see any court going, hey, that sounds like a good reason not to give the docs out. That just doesn't sound like a great play.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was just kind of one of those things that I thought was completely funny. I was just like, wow, really? Just that was your brilliant play? If that was your brilliant play, it was kind of awful.
I guess it kind of showed. Oh, what the hell was that?
Dynamite zombie coming out of the glyph.
I guess it kind of just shows what plans they had going into this. That either this was just to make it harder on Microsoft, or they really thought they had a brilliant move on this, which I guess that's showing otherwise. Wait, are you killed? No.
Nope.
Oh, I'm gonna be. Oh boy. Yep, I'm out. Man, those skeletons really swarm on you. Holy crap.
Yeah, they do. Oh god, that's me.
Okay. Alright.
But also, on top of this, if you remember me mentioning about the whole Sony initially kind of disparaging the licensing agreement that Phil Spencer was talking about on social media, some people are speculating, according to Reuters, that due to Sony kind of poo-pooing the deal, the licensing deal, that may be the justification that the EU ends up using to approve the deal for Microsoft. So,
right.
Once again, just Sony has not learned from their own hubris, but I know some people have speculated that with that being said, that may be the domino that tips everything over, because some people have speculated that if the EU decides, yeah, let's just go ahead and go forward with the deal, because Sony obviously is not arguing in good faith, then that ends up sort of setting up things for the FTC to just go ahead and approve the deal.
Yeah.
And then at that point, the CMA, I think, really would be the only challenge left.
Yeah, and the CMA seems... I think the CMA delayed their findings again until, I believe, April. But even that's kind of sounding weak at this point. But if the EU approves, and then the US approves, I do not see the CMA all of a sudden having an issue. So,
watch out for the trip mine behind you.
Oh yeah, I put that up there. What am I doing? Of course, it'll probably kill one person. Didn't even kill one. God damn it. Oh my god. I really hate the throwing mechanic on the grenades.
Yeah.
It's like, don't even bother. Hold on, I'm coming.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Yeah, just take your time. Yeah, the skeletons are no joke. Good lord.
Zombies. There you go.
But yeah, I think it's one of those sort of funny ironies that them sort of Sony just disparaging on the deal is going to be the undoing of them trying to block the deal.
Yeah. Oh boy. There we go. Behind me. Oh my god. Something tells me this is made for 4 players.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mob balance isn't great, and it's even worse when you play single player.
Oh, I can imagine. Let's try to throw another grenade and see how that works. Oh,
but
that worked.
But yeah, all in all, I just kind of find it funny that just Sony trying to
not the grenade. Damn it.
Sony trying to play tough man is likely going to be the reason for the undoing of trying to block this deal. And again, for anyone who thinks that we're saying, oh well, this is great. Microsoft gets all these games. We're not saying it's all good, because there's likely going to be some consequences out of this.
Yeah.
It's not going to be something that just magically turns the tide.
No, I agree with that, absolutely. I mean, and all this will probably come to roost when eventually Microsoft raises the price to Game Pass. I've said this for a long time. They're raising the price to Game Pass at some point. Like, it's not going to stay $15 for long. So until then, I mean, we'll see. But yeah, it looks like Sony's arguments are going to come to an end. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to take it to the end, or are they going to pull their complaint?
I would say if Sony does not want their secret sauce getting out, they're going to clam the hell up and just go, no, we rescind our complaint, and yeah, sorry we even bothered.
I wonder if the courts can then say, no, we want those documents. Like, I wonder if they can do that. I doubt they could, though, but...
Yeah, there are some potentially interesting implications that could arise, so I too will be curious to see how this all plays out, because if again, if in the event that just the court says Sony, you fucked around, so now you have to find out, then that could lead to some very interesting implications.
Alright, I still have a tripwire. Although I've noticed it's kind of useless in this area, so...
Ooh, that was a twofer for me. Threefer, yeah!
Okay, come on. Die. Oh, God. Ooh, 14.
Whoa, 14 for 1. Holy
Nice.
cow.
Whew, did I get lucky there? Well, I'm comboing like crazy here. Look at me. Ooh. Uh-oh, I died. No, I didn't die. I missed. What am I talking about? Okay, there we go. Poor guy's got some breathing problems. Okay, so let's get into the next story here. EA lets go of 200 Apex Legends testers. I believe it's in their Baton Rouge department for Respawn. I guess this is a downsizing measure to a certain extent. I'm not entirely sure how many testers you need for a game like Apex Legends. I would assume you need it quite a bit. But at some point, if you're like with all live service games, at some point you're gonna have to downsize. And
Yep.
not that I like that fact, but you're gonna have to at some point. And another one. Here we go.
Up, and I'm down.
My grenade didn't kill you, did it?
Nope.
Okay.
Friendly fire's off, so.
Okay. Landmine right here. Landmine right here. Let's see what this does. Okay, that's not bad.
5 for 1, nice.
Okay. Hold on, I'm coming.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Oh man, did we get through this? Ooh.
I think.
Yes, we did. All right.
Nice.
Few lucky landmines, some 14 and 1 grenade kills. Easy peasy. Look at that. Okay, what was the thing we were at right now? Okay, so EA lets go of 200 Apex Legends beta testers. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation is if you need to downsize and or if there is a department that is really expendable and easy to find new staff, it's gonna be entry-level positions. So that would be in retail, it would be the retail workers, it'd be cashiers, and when it would be in game development, it's QA testers. So if they need to downsize, they downsize there at that point.
Yeah.
We won't know if this will have an effect on Apex Legends until much later, but yeah, this is the unfortunate consequence when you have those kind of big teams. Is that when there is, I don't even know what the sales are like right now for Apex Legends. I assume they're all right still at this point, but you would have to assume that they're going to be down months and down periods for these live service games. So at that point, what do? Do you keep the staff even though you may not need it or you may not be able to afford it? Or what do you do at that point? I hate that people lost their jobs, but unfortunately that's a consequence of being in a specialty type of industry and an entry-level position. Because I hate to say it, you can hire a lot of people and teach them how to be QA testers. It's not that, from what I've heard at least, not that hard to find.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that a gun I'm seeing?
Yep, that is a gun-toting zombie.
Okay. Wait, where did you die? Uh-oh, I gotta hide. I can't hide. Crap.
Yeah, I'm in the city square, so. But yeah, this is like you said, it's just kind of a seasonal thing, and again, it is unfortunate, but I assume just this is currently a period where just things in Apex seem fine for now, so that's why they're probably just laying off the testers and everything. But
and the unfortunate part of it is, though, Zero, as well, if they need like testers again, they're easy to find. So it's positioned that if you can cycle through and keep it cheap, they're going to do it. So some are lucky to be in that position for a little while, but they're taught pretty quickly that the thing you want to do is move up to something else as quickly as possible. Because the moment that if you stay there long enough and make enough money, you'll be expendable pretty quick. So, like, no one... and this is what I've told friends who are in the retail and stuff like that, that if you don't move up at some point, you're going to price yourself out, and then when it's time to let go of people, you're the first to go. And it's sad, but it is very true at that point. It's not something I like saying, but it's unfortunately the way it is, in business at least. Agree, disagree?
Oh yeah, I mean it's just what the nature of the business, unfortunately, and
no, agreed. By the way,
QA is definitely a job that kind of happens in phases. Just when things are crazy, new patches and whatnots, then yeah, you will have just lots and lots of need for testers and everything. And that's just the nature of the business.
Yeah. I mean, I look at the QA tester as the same thing as games journalists at this point. All you need to tell somebody who wants to do the job is, hey, do you want to play games for a living? And then you have a bunch of people who are interested. So, and with that kind of interest, it's pretty damn cheap to keep them. So... At this point, yeah, like I said, like if you're in that position, you're in an entry-level position in any company. At that point, the first thing you want to do when you get a chance is move up. And if you can't move up where you're at, then find someplace where you can move up. Because if you don't, I mean, you're gonna have this issue for wrong button again. Got it. Alright. Uh-oh. I gotta tell you, the one sound effect that is overused in movies and in video games is the Saving Private Ryan's, the tone, that little ear tone when the heartbeat comes up, and it goes,
yep.
That is so damn overused.
Oh, the tinnitus sound.
Oh my god. You know how it became popular, right?
Not offhand.
Saving Private... Alright, in the D-Day invasion, Saving Private Ryan showed it in a scene where... have you seen Saving Private Ryan?
Yes, I have.
Okay. You know the scene where they show the guy carrying his own arm off?
Yeah.
Where Tom Hanks' character is trying to reorient himself. That's where it became popular from, because it was so intense to watch it and everything, and to watch all the things going on, and it was very effective. But man, do video games and other media use this way too often. Like, it's annoying now when I see it. I'm like, oh my god, are we really doing that again? Oh, you died again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went on a tangent.
Oh, no, you're good.
I'm coming. See, yeah, not much to say about this. It's terrible that they lost their job. I will say that. And hopefully they'll be able to find employment soon. But if I can give some career advice at any point, the first thing you want to do in order to keep job security is specialize in something. Like, do something that makes you valuable. Because you might think, oh, you're in an entry-level position, you are valuable at some point. Yeah, but you're easily replaceable. Make yourself not easily replaceable. Give yourself some kind of specialty. Because if you don't, and you say, oh, I can be a QA tester for like 10, 15 years. No, you can't. If you're lucky to, great. But the moment the helmet. The moment that they have to downsize, it's you who's getting downsized. So, I have to say that, because so many people, friends of mine too, who don't realize that at some point, someone's going to look at you being in retail and doing these entry-level jobs for like 15 years, that either they're going to stop paying you a lot of money, or when it's time to downsize, it's you who's downsized first. So, yeah. I hope you guys I hope they find jobs soon. But, yeah, that's all I gotta say on that.
Yeah. This one is probably going to be great for anyone who's a big Elden Ring fan. From Software has officially announced that there is an expansion coming out for Elden Ring.
They did this in a tweet, right? They didn't make a big announcement.
Well, it was a Twitter tweet, but it was linked to the blog for the Elden Ring site.
Okay. All right. Well, not that they need to announce it in a big pomp and circumstance, but okay, that's great.
Yeah. Though I know that when this announcement went live, just everyone who's pretty much just a fan of Elden Ring was like, "Oh my god, yes! I can't wait."
Yeah.
So it sounds like more of the good stuff that people want. So, and in my mind, that sounds like a good thing if you're really into Elden Ring. So just happy to hear that that's what it is. So if you're really into to Elden Ring, then just there you have it.
So they said this is the first DLC, right? Hinting at the fact that there might be multiple DLCs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know how much more this will mean in dollar sales to them when it comes to sales, but what I'm thinking about is when they eventually release the complete edition, where they have all the DLC available. What do you think is going to happen? I think what's going to happen is they're going to get an extra $5 million in sales. Ooh. I did a zoom kill. When they do the complete edition. Because, they're at what? 20 million sales at this point? 20 million units sold?
Yeah, I believe so.
Do you think it reaches 30?
Maybe, especially when the completed edition comes out and people start raving about the expansions, and yeah, I could just easily see just a lot of conversation to be had about just, oh my god, this is so great, you got to get in on this. This is super big to see, and just the usual hype cycle for games as we know it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, come on. Oh boy. Ooh, that shotgun's effective. Holy crap. Whoa! Why wasn't I using this earlier? And I'm dying. Ah.
Oh god, that's it.
Wow, that shotgun's really good, actually.
Yeah, just tiny capacity for the magazine. So
that is true. Okay, so let's move on to the next one before we go back into losing again. The studio head for Beyond Good and Evil 2 exits amid labor investigation. Let's before we get into why that happened, which sounds like it's a messed up situation. Is it about time for them to cancel Beyond Good and Evil 2 at this point? How many people they have to go through at this point to basically say, you know what, this isn't worth it? And this is for a game that bombed when it came out. Like, they had to re-release and re-release and re-release it in order for it to get, I guess, the sales that was needed. What makes them think this is going to be a big hit?
Yeah, it's one of those things that I have curiosity on with regards to the fact that just Beyond Good and Evil 1 was more of a cult classic.
Yeah.
After just the strife that it went through and everything. And it's just one of those things that I'm just kind of amazed that they even put money into a Good and Evil 2, Beyond Good and Evil 2, because of the fact that just, again, Good and Evil, Beyond Good and Evil 1, cult classic.
Mm-hmm.
That's typically not something that you would spend a huge budget on.
Right. And here's the thing too. Beyond Good and Evil was what? I would say it was like a kind of like a 3D Zelda of a sort. Would that be
kind of? Yeah.
Yeah. You know that type of game has evolved since the first one came out, right? And this has been in development for what now? Has it been almost a decade?
Yeah, I want to say I think so. It's just been kind of in sort of like vaporware hell, to be honest.
My question is basically with Beyond Good and Evil 2, how is this not the new Duke Nukem Forever? I mean, haven't they had to restart this game and have to do they've had to do a lot to this game in the past? Didn't they have to start this over at some point too? Like,
yeah.
How long are you gonna pour money into this game and realize it's just not worth it? I mean, is this going to be another sunken cost fallacy game where we've spent so much money we have to release it now, like Skull and Bones? I mean, where are we going here?
Yeah, the Skull and Bones I think has additional complications because I believe, yeah, that one had some government money involved, and that one's not quite as easy to diffuse. So,
right.
I think that's where Beyond Good and Evil is a little bit more complicated, or no, not Beyond Good and Evil, but Skull and Bones.
Yeah.
Because you have government funds from the Singapore government tied, and they break the contract. Well, probably not good things would come out of it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hey, I shot a guy in the head with a helmet, and he didn't ding the helmet. That's good. Whoa. Okay. Oh, those zooming shots are so satisfying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep.
Oh, God.
We got rushed. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into why the studio had left. Apparently there were some labor complaints involving the studio, and some pretty bad ones too. I think I read on there that there were complaints. God, there were safety complaints. I got some overtime complaints as well. Like, there were a lot of issues, and I believe the studio is in France. It's in Montpellier, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Was Montpellier is it in France or is it in Canada? I think it's in France. But if it's in France, I know their labor laws are pretty freaking intense. Like, you can't mess around with that. And if that's what Ubisoft's doing right now, that's not good. Like, that's going to cause them even more problems.
Yeah, yet another scenario of fucking around and finding out.
Yep. Oh boy, here we go. Oh god. Oh my god, why am I not hitting these things? Well, they are skeletons, so I guess that makes sense. Kick. There you go. Hey, I'm gonna get an achievement.
Other side.
Hey. Yay, Zoomy. Another Zoomy. Alright. Wow, I suck at this. Good lord.
Right. Got some over here.
Ding, 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 ding. I hit the guy's shoulder. How is that getting a zoom thing? Uh-oh.
Crit damage, I think. Oh,
yeah.
behind you.
Take that, you zombie fiends. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I'm bleeding out. Shit. So yeah, at this point, not that I really want other people to lose their jobs, but at this point, when does... Oh my god. Hold on, let me see if I can lure them in with my handy-dandy landmine. And no. That's nice. Give me a second, I'm gonna try and get to you.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, that's debatable, but here we go. There you go. Uh-oh. Ah! So yeah, I'm at a point right now where I think this is a cursed production, and there is just no way with the amount of time that they've had in development that this is going to match up to what people are expecting in this. Like, to me, this is a Duke Nukem Forever situation. This is they've spent so much money and so much time on this that at some point, either they're going to have to cancel it, or somebody's going to say, okay, just release it as is and let's get this over with.
Yep.
I just don't see this turning into a good game at this point. Ooh, 8 for 1. Uh-oh. $10 for 1. All right. All right. There we go. I'm running out of ammo. All right. God, I suck. There we go.
But yeah, ultimately, it's a bit of a chaotic situation, and yeah, I'm really seriously wondering if this is just, like you said, a doomed Duke Nukem Forever sort of scenario where just nothing good will come of this. Just they can try as they might, it's just going to continually just be just constant troubles on just getting this production out the door.
Yeah. Like, this is isn't this their third head of development that has left? at
I
this point.
believe so.
Yeah, so this apparently has nothing to do with the game development itself. It has to do with something much more serious. But even then, like, I'm looking at this and going, guys, I think it's time to pack it in. Like, there's just nothing in this that makes me think it's going to live up to what people want out of this. And how many people are asking for this? That's the other thing I have to ask. Like, are people still asking for this game at this point? Because there's only been one game. It didn't sell so hot when it first came out. It became a cult classic. And then once they sold it for about, what, $10 on Xbox Live, then it started selling okay. Like, where do you think this is going to go? Like, I don't get it. And then didn't the trailer that they showed with the monkey and the speeder bike, didn't it seem a little weird that it was a Beyond Good and Evil trailer? Because it didn't seem like one to me. Like, I don't remember a cursing, foul-mouthed monkey.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna get tagged.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to get to you. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. If you can't get to me, you can't get to me.
And okay.
Wow, that was a very, very close call.
Oh my God, the helmets are gonna drive me crazy in this game.
Yeah, I was trying to pick off the big guy, and just it wasn't happening.
Yeah. Okay.
But to get back to the point, just the fact that there's yet labor issues with Ubisoft, and well, Ubisoft's track record hasn't been great with the human element of their gaming studios.
No. They've had so many issues in the God, it's been quite a bit now, hasn't it? Like, there was the comments by Yves Guillemot. There is the oh boy, I think I just killed him.
Nice.
Now to get rid of the stragglers. Yeah, they've had a lot of issues. In this, like, there's also the sexual harassment stuff from last year. Like, it's... God, man. I would, it's safe to say if there's a company that I think needs a leadership change of some sort, it would have to be this, company.
Yeah, especially just with everything that has been going on, it just sounds like they just need a complete clean out of just the personnel and everything. And the fact that this game has yet again more development issues, it's kind of one of those things that's just like yeah, maybe this game's just cursed, guys. Just maybe just pack it up and call it a day.
I know. I don't know. Like, it does seem like to me at this point the issue is up top. Like, I know a lot of people have been saying that for a while now, so it's kind of like to some people like, oh yeah, no shit, Wiz. But I wasn't entirely sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. But at this point, it's clear. Like, the issue is with Yves Guillemot in this one. I think out of anybody, he probably needs to go. Whoa! What the
shit? Snipers, what the...
And he jumps.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, okay. Chill, everybody.
Okay, zombie sniper down.
Oh. How'd you do that?
Managed to pick him off. It was a pain in the ass, though, but yeah. Oh, never mind, he's back up.
Oh my god, really? Oh no! He T-posed me.
Oh god, that was close.
Oh, come on! I'm ducking!
Got him.
Again? Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
What are you, some kind of savant at this game?
Defensive sniping is one of my favorite things to do in FPS games.
Oh. Shot, shot, shot with the shotgun. There you go.
Oh god, we're getting swarmed.
Oh boy.
Move to the next checkpoint area thing.
I'm bleeding out, no! No, I'm shooting you. Thank you. I gotta tell you, that shotgun is satisfying. Like that.
Yes, it is.
That is like, oh. Not with the shotgun. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play defensive here and get some trip mines going.
Okay, I'll put some
Right.
landmines here.
And then another round of trip mines for backup. Okay, there we go.
Landmine here again. Are these levels usually this long, or?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. I was gonna say, we've been on this one for a while, and either we really suck at this, or these are long levels. Take that, Zombie Shakespeare. Is thus the end of Zombie Shakespeare? Oh, I got hit. Dad, you killed Zombie Flanders. There's a zombie.
Oop.
Got tagged, huh?
Yeah, a bit.
Whoa! That went places. Alright, while we're waiting for this to die down, final topic for today. The developers of Blood Bowl and the Tales of Symphonia Remastered have had to issue apologies for their releases. For Blood Bowl, it's because of their technical server issues and their in-game currency and microtransactions. And for Tales from Symphonia Remastered, it's just because it doesn't really play very well. So, yeah, just more developers putting out products that aren't in the best shape, but selling it to you anyway. I mean, I'd like to say I'm surprised by this development, but I'm not really, so...
Yeah, and the Tales of Symphonia situation is especially bad. Because the game on GameCube ran at 60 frames per second, and then I think the PS2 port also ran at 60 frames per second, and then when it came to the PS3 port was moved down to 30 frames per second, which got quite a lot of people quite irritated.
I would be, if that were the case.
So, and then of course, the PS3 port also came out to Steam, and what further irritated people was the fact that just the Steam port was also 30 frames per second. Yeah. And to compound issues even further, this port that came out to Xbox One, PS4, and Switch is based on the PS3 version.
Okay, and the PS3 version had issues, correct?
Yeah, that one was down. The frame rate was downgraded to 30 frames per second, if I remember correctly. So that irritated a lot of people, especially since the combat is very action heavy. So people were hoping that with these remasters, that it was going to be back back to normalcy again. But
yeah,
unfortunately, just that was not the case. And once again, just it's a substandard port that has disappointed fans who really, really, really quite liked the games and everything. So definitely feeling sorry for the Tales of fans on that point. The Blood Bowl situation, holy cow, what a fucking shit show.
Yeah. See, I was thinking about getting this game because I actually really like Blood Bowl, but I was like, yeah, I'll wait. I'll just wait, and I'm glad I did, because if the issues that they're having are true, which it seems like it is, I would have not been happy if spending $40 on that game. But
yeah, that, and supposedly some of the factions are pretty much in the current game files right now, and it's just literally a matter of just doing some playing around with the game files. And when you play around with the game files, you can actually immediately play some of these races that are completely locked off, that they're supposed to be a part of the DLC, if I remember correctly. And I was just like, ooh, wow, just that's not really a good look.
Nah.
But on top of that, I think their apology kind of rang with the whole, don't you see, just we're doing DLC because we love this game, and of course people are just like okay, you can say that, but that still doesn't change the matter of the fact that there are freaking 3 season passes over the next 9 months.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, do you want to continue? Because that was the last story.
Yeah, I think we should be good to close out.
Okay.
But yeah, just with regards to the Blood Bowl 3 situation, I feel for the fans, because they're basically being told by the developer, just you have to understand, we're doing all this very, very predatory monetization because we love the game, and that just doesn't seem like you're showing how much you love a game. It just seems like, hey, you guys are desperate enough to buy Blood Bowl. Well, open up your pockets because we're taking all the cash you got.
Yeah. Right. It's another attempt at a live service, and, Blood Bowl didn't need it in the beginning. Like, I have 1 and 2. 2 didn't need it. 2 didn't need a live service mechanics or anything on it. They're just adding on to get more money. Is basically what it seems like. And it doesn't seem like there's anything in the live service angle that makes the game better. It's just a better way to monetize the game, which does ruffle people the wrong way. So, yeah. Okay, Zero, that is it for this episode of the Weekly Dividend. What do we got going on next week? I guess whatever stories pop up, we'll definitely cover. But other than that, we don't really have nothing big's going on next week, really, is there?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything major going on. I know this week we had the release of Wolong, which had came out, and that one, the console versions seem like they're running pretty great, but unfortunately, the PC one definitely needs a patch to work out some of the kinks. So I think that's the one game that people are kind of fawning over right now. But yeah, I don't think that there's anything big. Capcom did announce next Thursday that they are doing a video presentation talking about their upcoming games, and they mentioned that they're including discussion on both Resident Evil 4 Remake and also the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. So I think that one happens next Thursday at about 4 p.m. Eastern. So I know I'll probably be checking that out and seeing if they announce anything new or anything that is a bit of a pleasant surprise that we don't know about.
Okay. Yeah, what else is coming out next week? I don't really recall, but if there's any big news, we will talk about it throughout the week. So, anyway, that is it for the Weekly Dividend of March 3rd, 2023. Tune in next week where we'll discuss everything that goes on in the gaming business. I am the Wiz.
And I'm Zero.
We'll talk to you next time. Bye. Thank you for listening to this podcast segment. The Capital Games podcast is done every week, and we post it on all your favorite podcast apps, as well as segments on YouTube. If you want to listen to another segment, you can listen to a new one right there on the screen. We also do a movie podcast called the Capital Games Movie Club. If you'd like, you can go ahead and click on that and see all the movies that we have reviewed from that point. Thank you for listening, and we hope to hear from you soon.